Right, under starters orders, ready for the gate to drop, and we are away. MX2, the fourth and final race for the day here. It looks to be a great start from the 88 of Brody Connolly. He's going to get that job done, and that's another whole shot for Rhodes. Well done. Good start from Davey Jordan and Carlin Headley, second and third. We've got James Scott in the mix as well. Coming around the outside in about fourth place, so exciting stuff. As we look out for this one here, Hunter Steens, great start from Hunter. He's in about fifth place. We look to Aaron Manning, another good start from him. Trying to catch an update of our MX2 competitors as they go through on the first section of the lap here at Algonga Motocross Park. And well, this is exactly what the doctor ordered for Brody Connolly. Just got himself yet another whole shot. A bit of breathing room already between him and the rest of the field. And with the Joker lane up for grabs, all you want to do is put it in your hands. You can control everything from there. And that's exactly what the Altham Window Systems JCR man plans to do here. So you can't use the Joker lane on the first lap. We'll get them rolling right through there. But from then on, after lap number one's all completed, any lap you choose, there's a massive night of them to choose from here. It's a big feature-length race of MX2 action on the program. Brody Connolly already stretching out a massive advantage. Carlin Headley is the one in second place. He has had a brilliant day at the office. Can he hang on to that one there with James Scott getting himself involved in that a little tussle for the podium? And behind him, the action moto of Davey Jordan finds himself in fourth place with Hunter Steens and Kobe Burke. Rounding out the top six runners out there, MX2 Racing. It's been exciting today. It's been an absolute treat for the fans to watch Brody Connolly in action on his final race for the Altham Window Systems JCR race team. And what a way to send this man off to the next phase of his career. So far, 3 from 3. And heading well on his way to glory in the fourth one. He's had his teammate with him today as we got a bit of drama. Hunter Steens drops it on the step up, step down section here. He'll be gutted about that. He had an awesome start running in the top 5. And now has to play a bit of catch-up motocross as we got Brody Connolly is there. James Scott in second place ahead of Carlin Headley in third. We then go to Davey Jordan at Action Moto Kawasaki. His has been on fire today. And then Kobe Burke in fifth place at Model Best Build Honda. He's had a good couple of podium positions already today. And would love to carry on in that fashion here. But at the moment he's got a bit of work to do as the Joker lane is open. Let's see who grabs it. Brody Connolly does grab a big bit of it. So Brody Connolly uses the Joker lane early. James Scott chooses not to. Carlin Headley also chooses not to. We've got no Joker lane action for David Jordan or for Kobe Burke. So there you go. Excitement to the max as Brody Connolly used the Joker lane and now has a massive advantage. We've got James Scott there in second place. We've got the third place man coming through there will be one of our Joker lane competitors. So well done to the Joker lane. Love the Joker lane. It's exciting. And an iconic part of the Summercross. There's Carlin Headley. So that'll be him in third place. It's the 151 of Jaden Macklin. First to use the Joker lane in that mid-pack. And got himself up into fourth place. Davey Jordan ahead of Kobe Burke in sixth place. And then we look to a bit more of our updates, including Sam Corsten and Jared Hannon, with Seth Evans and Aaron Manning rounding out the top 10. Your updates here at the Summercross. It's beautiful. And brought to us by Underwood and Wilkins. They have been a sponsor at the Summercross for the entire 50 years, so we celebrate them in style. And Brody Connolly has put on a show at MX2. It's been some of the feature on the Summercross today. Used the Joker lane already, so he'll have to go straight through into the stadium section. It's the exciting thing for the rest of the competitors is when they will use it as well. We've got James Scott with Carlin Headley, Davey Jordan and Kobe Burke. None of those 4 competitors, second, third, fourth and fifth, none of them used the Joker lane last time around. Well, one of them used it here. Let's wait and see what goes on. We've got no Joker lane from James Scott. He's saving it just in case something happens later on in the race. A wise move. As Carlin Headley, he takes the Joker lane. So Carlin and does it in style as well. So Cullen Headley will go up into second place, but he's used the Joker Lane. Kobe Burke and Davey Jordan, they're going to hang on to their Joker Lane wild card and hang on to a good 4th and 5th. We've got more of our competitors using the Joker Lane, so look out for this one. It's going to be hard to keep up with who has and who hasn't used it, but let's do a good job at the moment, as we've got updates galore coming at you for MX2 Racing. And pretty exciting here. 4 minutes gone in this one here, 6 laps to go. Brodie Connolly, Cullen Headley, both used that Joker Lane, both 1 and 2. James Scott, the first of those competitors that hasn't used the Joker Lane, in 3rd place. Aaron Manning in 4th for James Roundtree as well. They have used their Joker Lane. Kobe Burke dropped back to 6th place, but has not used the Joker Lane. JB James Barnett there in 7th. With the Joker Lane used for him, we've also got Davey Jordan, one of those also up in that top group that has not used the Joker Lane. We've got Joker Lanes for Jared Hannon and Jade Macklin in 9th and 10th place. Sam Corston and Tyler Coxley will be there in 11th and 12th. Seth Hemmons and Harry Chisel go all the way down to 14th at the moment. MX2 and Neil, our good Zis, Underwood and Wilkins time at 3:20 in the afternoon. There's still a pretty good crowd and some excitement to the max.
Well, this has been an unbelievable day, Brad, and congratulations to everybody for playing your part. Man, the crowd, when we had that hot race before, the crowd was just flocking from one side of the hill to the other. That's what motocross is all about. It's your sport, folks. You get involved, you watch these riders. Man, oh man, it's just so much energy absorbed in what you can do to watch them out there, because you're literally seeing every little part of the bike that they're throwing around on every part of this track. Yeah, believe it or not, of course, the conditions were too wet this morning and we were doing work to take away the wet slurry. And look at that, on a super hot, beautiful Eastern Bay of Plenty day, bang, the track is dry like that. But the guys are content with it, it's not too dangerous. These racing lines have formed and we're going to try and keep going as much as possible without any further maintenance. Only got 3 motos to go for the day, so we should be able to get there. And man, when you've got racing like this to unfold right before you, what a spectacle have we got. The speed that these guys are doing is just unbelievable. You know, to think that you're doing 120 kilometres on dirt in some parts of this track for these big guys today, so that is wicked to see. Average speed of around 60 kilometres an hour when you take all of those tight hairpins into consideration and all the other features. The fact that they're flying through the air, the moment they're flying through the air, of course, well, they're not getting traction, they're actually slowing down because no part of the bike is on the ground. So when you consider all of that, these guys really are flying today, and the energy that they've got to use in the heat of the day, I find is absolutely exceptional. I'm a motocross nut, Brad, so you know, to me this is beautiful. And as for Brodie Connolly, well, this kid's getting better and better. Do we wish him all the best this year? Hell yes we do. And man, oh man, he's going to the Hotshot Honda race team in Australia, and I reckon he's going to come away with some top results this year. Hope you can get him behind him as well and support him. So make sure you're dialed, you're on his page, you're following him when he heads to Australia. He's going away literally only in a couple of weeks' time. He's got a huge year in front of him and we wish him all the very best. And if he can come back to ride for New Zealand at the Motocross of Nations, as he proudly did, to be arguably our most outstanding rider in the 2022 event, we're still in for a great year, Brad. So love him what he's doing. Keep it up. Brodie Connolly, go you champion.
He's doing well here. He's got a 7.6 second advantage to his teammate James Scott. But James not saying die here, so that's going to be exciting. But still 4 laps to go. So we're just a little over halfway through this one. Got Kobe Burke. He's now used his Joker Lane and he's up into 3rd place. So well done to him. Cullen Headley hanging on to dear life for that 4th place in the Mac Media supported machine. So well done to Cullen. He has had a brilliant day at the office today. We then look to top results from James Roundtree as well. He's up in the mix. We've got Jared Hannon firing on all cylinders as well. JB, James Barnett on the Murray Thorn Motorcycles YZF 250. There is Davey Jordan now. Davey has not used the Joker Lane yet, so look out for him. He'll be well inside that top 5 by the time he pulls the trigger on that Joker. And not a bad idea to hang on to the Joker Lane lap, just in case you get something happen and the lap slows down for some reason. If you can keep it up your sleeve and use it when it really counts, it should be something you can use to your advantage. So at the moment we race with Brodie Connolly. He used the Joker Lane on the very first opportunity he got, and ever since then he has just been absolutely flying. It's a beautiful thing to see. It's 9.5 seconds when they cross the line. That was the lead back to James Scott. But the good news for James is he has about 11.5 second gap back to Kobe Burke in 3rd place. So that's your 1, 2 and 3 with 3 and a bit laps to go. it's something special for the race fans. They've been treated to a big occasion here from the 88. Health and Window Systems JCA Yamaha has not put a foot wrong so far. We're well over halfway towards total. Flawless performance from Brodie Connolly. He's won 3 from 3. He's got 3 out of the 4 whole shots today as well. So this one here would put the icing on the cake. Yet another race win on the cards here. James Scott still there in second place. He's second in the race, second in the Health and Window Systems JCA Yamahas, and things shaping up very, very nicely for James Scott this summer. Looking very classy on that new Yamaha race team. Then we go back to Kobe Burke on the Modal Best Build Honda. He's been third all day today as well, and he'll be happy with some podium results there. Carlin Headley, he'll have to be happy with another 4th place on the cards for him. We look to the Bike Talk Crown Kiwi Blue Crew Yamaha of James Roundtree. He's been consistently fast all day. A couple of mixed results on the start, but when he's got clean track, he's been super racy. Jared Hannon on that Pro Circuit Team Green Kawasaki. He's rolling there in a good 6th place ahead of James Barnett and Davey Jordan. But look at Davey, still got that Joker Lane up his sleeve, so look out for that. And if we get a big yellow flag or something that slows the track down later on in the race, that Joker Lane would pay massive dividends for him. So a bit of excitement still on the cards when Davey Jordan decides to play his Joker Lane. We've got 2 and a bit laps to go. It's been total domination from Brodie Connolly. Doesn't seem like anyone else has got the answers in motor number 4. I just love that beautiful smooth riding style. It's a joy to watch. He's won multiple junior and senior motocross titles, and now he goes and steps up on the big stage in Australia. We can't wait to follow Brodie Connolly this year. It's going to be exciting, and what an excellent way to see off his Health and Window Systems JCA Yamaha race team with an absolutely brilliant day at the office on the cards here. 3 race wins from 3 starts, 3 out of 4 whole shots for the day, and now well on his way with 2 laps to go to another superstar performance. There's James Scott on the 108. He's been the best of the rest here today, and to go with his awesome summer he had at the ISTE overseas this year. All things pointing to a wonderful summer for the likeable man from Oparau.
Hey Brad, Carlin Headley's ride today, that is incredible. Yeah, Carlin, we've known him in the past. He can pull off 1, maybe 2 good motos, but to have pulled off 3 good motos here today is superb. Remembering those other top boys out there, all 3 of them are riding for our distributors' race teams, right? So he's the first rider who's not supported by one of those teams. So a total privateer, and he does it literally out the back of his van. So all-round good guy. Of course, he was North Island Mini Motocross champion. He was number 3 NZ in 65cc mini racing. He had a fine upbringing and introduction to our sport. He sort of, like many, drifted away a little bit in the top end of his junior racing and the early part of senior racing, but he's come back as a man possessed and riding incredibly well at the moment. So take a bow, folks, and if you want to support somebody here today, if you like the sport of motocross, you maybe are somebody in small business and you're thinking, man, I'd like to support somebody in our sport, you wouldn't do better than supporting a number 972 today. His name is Carlin Headley, all-round nice guy. You'll enjoy to meet him, and that is absolutely exceptional. James Roundtree, Jared Hannon, James Barnett and Davey Jordan are good riders in behind him, but he's set the standard of being the best of the rest from the point of view of the rest of the non-distributor supported riders. So he's paying for full retail for his bike. You get the idea. So great performance out there. Go Carlin.
Yeah, absolutely well said. He's had a wonderful day at the office. As we see the white flag come out, Brodie Connolly is about to start his final lap. And this is going to shape up nicely for the Health and Window Systems JCR team, because we've got James Scott still there in 2nd place, comfy as, and looking pretty classy. We've got Kobe Burke on the Modal Best Build Honda. Hasn't been able to have the best of starts today, but certainly showing some absolute frantic race pace. Carlin Headley there, still in 4th place. We've got good performances as well from James Roundtree and Jared Hannon are still there in 5th and 6th place. We then look to James Barnett in 7th, and also go back to Davey Jordan in 8th. But I think Davey's still got that Joker Lane up his sleeve in the last lap, so we'll see where he comes out. That's going to be pretty exciting there if he can get himself in the mix on this final lap. But looking out for it, it is the Brodie Connolly show for sure today. The 88 right at the top end of Awakabonga Motocross Park. James Scott on the 108, his teammate, has basically had the best seat in the house to watch this superstar clinic from Rhodes. Exciting to have him make his next phase of his motocross career and factory Honda ride in Australia. This is going to be exciting. We're going to follow it pretty closely, but right now, the Altherm Window Systems JCR Yamaha Pilot is only a few corners away from full glory here in MX2 Racing. There hasn't been many people turn up today and win everything they've touched. He's had 3 out of the 4 hole shots as well, so plenty of money coming his way today. It's been a dominant display, 1 corner to go, and the 88 has put on a show for the fans. Let's hear it in a round of applause. Your winner at MX2 champion at the Summercross, Brodie Connolly, gets it done. Here comes James Scott. James is going to be pretty happy with his pace and how he fits into that Altherm Window Systems JCR team. And the summer for James Scott shaping up very nicely. We've got Kobe Burke, another one who's going to be pretty happy with his raw pace out there. If he can get those starts dialed in, he's going to be a major factor in MX2 Racing for the New Zealand Senior Motocross Championships, where we will be there in the middle of February. We've also got the New Zealand Grand Prix, talk about that as well, at Woodville on the 28th and 29th of January. Look out for that one there. Here's Cullen Headley. That's got to be one of the rides of the day for me. Brilliant 4th place for him. As we then look to James Roundtree trying to fend off a hard-charging Jared Hannon. They're going to go around the line, or corner squares it up. It's going to be a run of the line, but James will just hang on to that one there. Jared Hannon on that Pro Circuit, Team Green Kawasaki. You will love that there. Good solid performance from him. We then look to James Barnett, Go JB on the Murray Thorn Motorcycles YZ250. That's home for 7th place. Here is the 809 of Tyler Cooksley coming home there with a quality result ahead of Davey Jordan. In about 9th and 10th place, as we love that. Ben Vloy in there, that's be 10th place for Ben, as well as Aaron Manning and Yanni Emerson-Ray. So fabulous stuff. We've got MX2 done and dusted. We've got youth motocross coming up. And can anyone stop but Cole Davies? We'll find out next with a brilliant performance in youth motocross coming up next.